Hi, my name is Mali and thank you for joining this learning session. I'm going to show you how to use Procreate and how to be an illustrator, just learning one application on your iPad. While learning Procreate, I'm going to show you how to use layers to make amazing illustrations and how to create your own color palette, which is very important. Also, I'm going to show you how to use brushes and how to make your own brush, which is another very good things to do in Procreate. Procreate is such an amazing application for illustrators. You can also make your own animation, which we can talk later about this one. Thanks for joining me on this journey and let's create. Alright, let's see what we need to start working with Procreate. So Procreate is an application which works on iOS, which means you need an iPad and you need to go to Apple Store and find Procreate and purchase this software, this application. It's not very expensive and you only pay once and you will get all the update for free, even though like application updates, and recently it actually has added some 3D features which is pretty cool. So you need to go to Apple Store and find Procreate and purchase this application. Once you buy this, it would be on your account forever. The other thing you would need to create and draw on your iPad is a pen. You can of course use your fingers, but having a pen makes such a big difference because Apple Pencil is quite sensitive to pressures and the angles you use the pen. So I would highly recommend to use an Apple pen because it makes such a big difference. To work with Procreate, you need to create a canvas. So if you click on the plus at the top right, you can choose just a standard canvas or you can make your own size. So to create your own canvas, just click on the black folder under the plus and then you can customize your canvas. So you can choose the size of your canvas, first and second options, and the third option, DPI, is the resolution of your canvas. You can also change like your color profile and your time-lapse settings. And the other thing you can control here is the background of your canvas. You can change the color here or use a default one, and I would recommend to use the transparent one if you are creating PNG. I myself always go with transparent, and when you're drawing you can add color in the transparent anyway. So let's create a canvas and start drawing. The other thing I would like to show you here in Procreate is in the gallery. So once you create a canvas, it's very handy to know these tips because sometimes you just go with the default one that you like. So on the canvas, if you slide to the left, as you can see, you would have some more options like deleting the canvas or duplicating. Duplicating is so helpful because you can just create your own canvas and every time you can duplicate, and it actually duplicates the whole settings for you. So you will have like the layers you have if you use any default layers, and yeah, you can just keep working and adding stuff on your previous canvas just by sliding to left and use the duplicate here. The other thing is very important in gallery, at least for me, is to organize your canvases here. You can merge these canvases together and have them as a stack, or you can just rename them and have them organized for you. So to rename them, you just click on that one, and I'm using a Apple pen, so I just click and hold a bit on the name and it gives me the option to rename the canvas, and in that way you can have your canvases tidy here. So let's get creative and start drawing. So when you create your canvas, then you open your canvas and you will have the environment of Procreate. At the top right, you can see a menu that the first thing at the left are your brushes. You can have and use many brushes that Procreate has, or you can just download your own brush or make your own brush. So the other option is, the next one is a smudge and the next one is erase. They all using the same brush gallery and you can change them and have different effects on them. The next one is layers that you can see, which is very important in Procreate to have different layers, and later we get into them. And the first one at the top, which is the last one at the left, is our color palette. This is all you need to paint and draw and choose your colors here. If you're looking at the left side of your canvas, you can see two bars here. The top one is to change the size of your brush, and the bottom one is to change the opacity of your brush. So it's very important, especially the down one, to create effects in different opacity. The middle one you can see is to choose color of your canvas. So when you activate it, you can just go through your color on your drawing, and when you stop, it chooses the color. And the two bottom one, which I personally use a lot, are redo and undo. So it just undo what you do, or you just redo what you've done. Let's go to the top left. The first one is gallery. So gallery is the place we were in previous session, and if you click on the gallery, first thing to know is it auto-save all you've done and drawing, so that you don't lose your data, and it takes you to the list of the canvas you have. The second option is action, and it has it's got 6 menus that does different things. The first one, you can add photos on your canvas, or take a picture and insert it on your canvas. The second one is the canvas size and settings, and the third one is sharing your art JPEG format, which is a picture or even video or animation. The fourth one is the video, and that actually is your time lapse of drawing. You can play it, you can disable it, or you can export it. And you have the preferences and help option here as well. So the next one in the menu is adjustment, and you can adjust the color, the saturation of your drawing, and many more things that we are going to go to the details later. The fourth one is to select your image. You can use automatically to just select based on colors, or you can do with your hand. And when you do this, the next option is to resizing or changing the shape of your selected area in your drawing.